welcome Leos and those watching for Leos for the coming week here for March 17th to the 23rd. This is a nice in-depth look into behind the scenes. So we're spilling the tea on Leo and wondering what the fuck is going on. So whether you are watching for a loved one, a coworker, a friend, a family member, whoever this may be, and you are going to observe so that you can understand them better and maybe lend a helping hand if needed. And then if you are Leo then yourself, this can be some retrospection and reflection. So there we go. All right, as always, guys, these are general readings. They may not apply to everyone and certainly not to every situation. So if you would like a reading of your very own, the only way you can get a booking with me is to go through my website, DEANNAButcher.com. I do not reach out to anyone for readings. I do not take readings over any of my other platforms, only my website. So please make sure you're not being scammed here or that people are impersonating me or my brand. So I don't accept donations. I don't tell people that there's something wrong with them. I don't reach out to you. So that's the only way you can get a hold of me is through my website, DEANNAButcher.com. So stay safe online, my lovelies. And we'll get right into it. So we wouldn't be spilling the tea if we didn't have our tea leaf reading cards. So we're going to do our tea leaf just to get an aspect here of what's going on for Leo. All right, get back to the basics. We just had another sign here have that as well. And then we have cracked cup, which talks about dissatisfaction with life, and then scissors, disappointment. Okay. All right. Some Leos may be feeling rather dissatisfied. Rather dissatisfied here with what's going on in their lives. So I think this is a great time for Leo to really hone back in on what they want, get refocused, and get back to what you need to do. The Four of Swords has kept you up with your thoughts a lot. It's time to put a lot of them to rest because it's not helpful for Leo to continue to experience it. Having to walk away from situations that were difficult, still living in the past for some of you, that's going to need to be able to pull through for you. Some Leos may have difficulties here with money. Knight of Cups reversed. What more on that? Because the universe is saying that you have the keys and the tools that you need here, Leo, with this Hierophant. And that you are listening to guidance. So making sure, I guess, that who's bringing you guidance is actually for you. Because I think that these people around you like to see you suffer. And this is why you're still suffering. They could be draining you too, but I don't even think it's that. I think that they enjoy the fact that you're struggling. It could be time for many Leos to find new friends, find new situations. So many of you here are going to be cutting people out of your life, I hear, and restarting on your own. Because it just feels like people aren't on my side. I'm alone. And that the only people that are here with me are enjoying this struggle. And which is making your struggle worse because, Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands, definite struggle. I don't think you're going to be that way for long. I think that there are people, certainly, that will come into your life that are going to be helpful. See, this is very unclear. It's not that it's unclear because the cards themselves are rather vibrant with their energy. But in the mindset of Leo right now, I'm very almost contradicting myself. And maybe this is what Leo is experiencing because I feel like on one hand, they have all the potential. They have multiple opportunities. They have the ability and have made money. They have the ability to be strong, but they just aren't or can't or won't. So reflect on that if this is your situation, because it feels like things, it's just like a turn of the thought and things are good. You're that close, Leo, to having the balance and everything you need in your life. So whatever this is, the people around you that are keeping you low, really think about what they say and how they say it, and how they celebrate you, and how dependent you've become on people, what they've made you believe you're dependent, that you need them to survive, or you can't go off and do this on your own because you can't do it. It's almost frustrating how these people that are around you that should care about you, they're just so, they're wounded. They're wounded themselves. And in order for you to heal and become the abundant person you're meant to be, because Leos are leaders, Leos are sought after individuals. You have this light that you shine on the world, and that's being dimmed right now. So I feel like if you've been waiting for a sign, or you've been asking, for someone to give you permission to leave your current situation, to find a new job, new relationship, find a new home, find a new beginning, it needs to be done. And this is that permission, perhaps, that maybe you're searching for, the validation you've needed, that, well, yeah, this isn't working, I need to do something. Because it feels like there's unnecessary struggle. So either people are putting that on you, or you're maybe allowing it to happen because of fear or other things, right? And so we say that with love, because this certainly is not judgmental, and this is not a judgmental place, because this does feel very tortured in the mindset. So sending love and light to that. Now, on the flip side of all of this, like, what happens when Leo kind of finds a direction and snaps out of it a little bit? Because I'm even hearing like Stockholm syndrome kind of energy. You think that people aren't watching and observing and appreciating you, but they are. You do have a lot of skills. Use them, and start showcasing yourself. And I think that this is how you come out of this. You just start showing your skills and proving people wrong. And it's not even any of their business. You don't have to do that to, get their admiration, to finally feel accepted. You just need to do it for yourself. Wheel of Fortune is present. It's in reverse, but I kind of like that right now, because like the World card, the Wheel of Fortune can come with powerful energy too, that might be a little overwhelming at times. And certainly right now, if the positive things are happening for you, and all this energy comes at once, you might procrastinate, or say it's not for you, or become fearful and just disregard your path altogether. So I think that this loving energy is coming in for you, that is purposeful. 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. You will be in a position to celebrate, but it's going to look a little different. I think that this opportunity to start over is going to mean starting over. There could be some struggle there. Might have an you need to do this on your own, though. You can't be asking other people for help, which I don't think you would anyway. Be careful of gluttony. This can be coming with over celebration. And when I'm seeing this partnered with the mentality and everything else that's kind of going on, this can kind of come with coping mechanisms. So drinking, alcoholism, things like that. Over celebrating, or even telling yourself in your mind that things are good, things are fine when they aren't. It's deception of self sometimes too. So making sure that you are balanced and not relying on external validation, or dealing with your grief, anger, sadness, whatever this is, with things that will cause further depression or depletion of the mindset. So someone might be dealing with this, and you know what, and if you are a Leo that this isn't happening to yourself, but you're dealing with, or you're caregiving someone that has this issue, this is really kind of difficult to overcome. 2 of Cups, it's causing a bit of a separation here too. So separating again yourself, Leo, from the people that aren't serving you well. And it's not that you're taking from people, it's that they are willingly giving because they feel they're better than you are. and leaving you feeling like there's strings attached to how they're helping you, I guess. Because that string attached is just extreme judgment and negativity behind your back, even if it's not into your face. So surround yourself with positive-minded people so that you can become more than what they want you to be. So this is going to be a time where many Leos here, and I know this is very heavy. This is not going to be for everyone. But this is going to be a time where you need to shift and get the hell out of where you're at. Whether this is disruption in the home, disruption in relationships, disruption at work, whatever this disruption is, you need to get the fuck out of there, is what I'm hearing. Because this isn't serving you well. You need to cut ties. And not, certainly not every Leo is in this situation. I kind of want to gather this because this is a lot. But I mean, it pairs with that. Like there's disappointment. We have the disappointment going back to the basics, so resetting, and then dissatisfaction with life, right? I don't think it has to be that way. I think that this is just a momentary, mindset, pity party, feel sorry for yourself. Like let yourself do that. Let yourself grieve. Let yourself go through the emotions of it. Let yourself go through the emotions of it here, Leo. Because there is healing on the horizon for you. Let's see. Collective Leos, what do we have for the coming week? Difficulty, moving on. Things had to happen in order for you to find the goodness and greatness. This is a season and you're in your head. So this validates what we just said. So, Leo, get out of your head because you're the only one that's right now is in control of how you feel and operate, which is a good thing. And once it's recognized the chaos that is around you, you don't have to operate that way anymore. The energy is behind you to move on. And you're going to see that why you went through everything that you did. Give yourself the moon phases to, the next 28 days. So I don't even know where we are actually right now in the lunar phase. So if, on these new moons, bring in new good energy. On the full moon, release, right? Really take that into consideration when you are healing and utilizing that energy to your benefit and allowing that to come in so that you're not counteracting additional forces that might be present in your life. Because it allows you to genuinely heal this time. And once you're healed, I feel like you're not letting that shit back in. Everything comes to an end. If you want balance, all the shit's got to stop. No more hurting yourself and keeping yourself in low positions. Because you still have time to pull out of it. So this was kind of a hard reading. Usually I hope that people resonate, but, I certainly hope that you resonate with your reading, but this is a heavy one. So I hope that there is the understanding that even if you are going through these things, this is momentary. You're pulling yourself out of it. So just remember that this is the permission, the validation you needed to be like, oh, fuck yeah, I don't need to be here anymore. I can quit my job. I can move. I can get out of my relationship that I'm in because it's not okay. And the people that are closest to you are keeping you low. So once you kind of cut that off, your life soars after that. So don't be fearful of the cutting of the cords and fearful of making changes to your life, because once you do, then you're put in placement where good people can come into your life and abundance can be present. It's going to take some healing, but I think you're ready for it. I mean, we're clearly seeing the desire to deal with it. Maybe that's why it feels like so strong. Maybe Leo has been putting this off for a while, pushing it under the rug, fearful, maybe planning as well, because maybe you are wanting to leave a relationship or save money to buy a place or to move. It's taken time to be able to prepare for that. So now it's time, though, to take action. Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in tune into your next readings. April will be posted soon. And so take care here, Leo. Many blessings.